You think the story's gonna have a happy ending?
Happy endings are just stories that haven't finished yet.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the stars whose real-life relationship magic carries over onto the big and small screens. Number 10, John Krasinski and Emily Blunt. For years, fans have been falling in love with these two in their talk show appearances, but it wasn't until their 2018 sci-fi horror hit, A Quiet Place, that we got to see that romance transfer to the screen.
I think it's the greatest collaboration I've ever had.
The result was great, though not nearly as funny as their real-life relationship. Instead, we were treated to an intense and emotional story directed by Krasinski about two parents trying to keep their family safe from an alien menace. Number 9, Channing Tatum and Jenna Dewan. Cast as dancers with vastly different styles, who, inevitably, develop a very strong attraction to one another, Channing Tatum and Jenna Dewan met on the set of 2006's Step Up.
There's a lot of things that I want now that I didn't used to.
Their chemistry was so explosive it launched a franchise, and gave both of them careers. Number 8, Paul Dano and Zoe Kazan. Having dated since 2007, writer and actress Zoe Kazan wrote the 2012 film Ruby Sparks for herself and husband Paul Dano to star in. This rom-com is about an author, played by Dano, whose character comes to life. Needless to say, they fall in love.
What did you think the first time you saw me?
I thought you were the most beautiful girl I ever saw.
While both are terrific actors in their own right, it's hard not to see the softness and the care that they have for each other here. Even if you didn't know they were together, they play out this odd and meta love story in such a believable way. Number 7, Javier Bardem and Penelope Cruz. These two incredible actors made their first film together over 30 years ago. Penelope Cruz's breakthrough role in Jamón Jamón saw her cast opposite Javier Bardem as her romantic lead. It wasn't until they were reunited on the set of the 2008 movie Vicky Cristina Barcelona that they began their relationship.
Siempre buscándome en todas las mujeres.
No, eso no es verdad, Marilena.
Given the passion on display in that movie, it's not hard to see just how deep their connection really goes. Bardem and Cruz have been married since 2010. Number 6, Tom Cruise and Nicole Kidman. Even when their star vehicles didn't please the critics, there was something incredibly magnetic about this former A-list Hollywood power couple. Tom Cruise and Nicole Kidman began their romance on the set of Days of Thunder, a drama about a race car driver, and there's no denying the two steam up the screen. Their second movie, the epic Far and Away, was mostly critically maligned, but their work in Stanley Kubrick's Eyes Wide Shut is made all the more shocking because of their real-life marriage.
Let's not use that word.
Number 5, Kirsten Dunst and Jesse Plemons. Kirsten Dunst and Jesse Plemons married in 2022, but their partnership was creative before it was romantic. When the Fargo co-stars announced they were dating, it suddenly made their pitch-perfect scenes together make that much more sense.
Energy-wise, you gotta admit, we were stuck in the mud. Emotionally, and then now, we're flying.
Though they've only appeared on screen together twice, both times made a lasting impact, and one even saw both of them doing career-best work. Number 4, Goldie Hawn and Kurt Russell. When they met on the set of 1984's Swing Shift, Kurt Russell was determined to be all business.
It's great working with you, and I think you're the best lead man on the line, and I just know you're a swell fella.
A chance date to the Playboy Club to work on a scene for the movie led to a romance that's lasted over 40 years. From the jump, they make falling in love on camera look so effortless. They also played polar opposites in Overboard. Number 3, Humphrey Bogart and Lauren Bacall. To Have and Have Not was a wartime adventure movie that didn't have critics falling over themselves. It might have been forgotten if not for the blazing hot chemistry between stars Humphrey Bogart and Lauren Bacall.
You know how to whistle, don't you, Steve? You just put your lips together and blow.
Together with his callous and cool persona and her sultry and commanding presence, they were an unlikely yet perfect match. Number 2, Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt. 2005's Mr. and Mrs. Smith starred two of Hollywood's hottest stars as two married assassins hired to kill each other.
You still alive, baby?
Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt famously began their widely publicised romance, dubbed Brangelina, on the set of the movie. Sizzling sexual tension is not all that's on offer. Shockingly, the two only starred in one more movie together, 2015's Forgettable by the Sea, which was released shortly before their relationship dissolved in accusations and acrimony. Number 1. Elizabeth Taylor and Richard Burton. Plenty of Hollywood co-stars fell in love on the set of a movie. Case in point, most of this list. But few burned up the screen quite like Liz and Dick. Rumour and scandal followed them from the moment the two married stars fell in love, and lust on the set of the disastrous epic Cleopatra. Their volatility on screen was matched only by the drama of their real, highly publicised marriage. Whether they were tearing up the scenery and each other in acclaimed dramas like Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf, or in one of their less remembered projects, they were always thrilling to watch.
You are not man enough. You haven't the guts.